What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy, Professor X. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Thanks to all my subscribers and those of you who follow me daily and comment, or even if you don't comment, you watch it, appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up. It means a lot. I did a video and then I made a short talking about being natural. And I actually I think that short in particular picked up a lot of feedback because I've actually gotten probably 2 or 3 emails, maybe 4 emails about my thoughts on the subject. And one I already did a video about. And then there was another one that came through that I want to discuss today, maybe with a little spin on it. A lady and her husband was also on the email, but a lady had went and got a BBL thinking that it would impress her husband, and it would not. It did not. It didn't do what she thought it was going to do. As a matter of fact, he was disappointed in it, and she wasn't sure why. And I believe he's a subscriber to my channel and told her just send the email and to ask me, Professor X, which he did the right thing because I know everything. I'm just joking, y'all. When you have Professor in front of your name, you have to stunt like you know everything. Only God knows everything, okay? Now with that out the way. She went, he gave her, he told her it's cool. She went and did it. She thought it would impress him. He didn't want it, but he didn't want to resist it, as a lot of married men will do to try to keep the peace. Because generally, we're going to say something, then y'all keep going. We got to, look. We already know it's not going to, anyway. Ladies, listen. If you ask your man something and he tells you up front no, and then you come back, a second time, different day, come back a whole different day, and he's still saying no. If you come back a third time, depending on his personality type and how he think and how y'all relationship is and where y'all put value, all these different things, he's probably gonna go ahead and say, unless it's something that's detrimental or something, he's probably gonna go ahead and say fine. But it don't necessarily mean he with it. It don't necessarily mean he with it. It means he's trying to keep the peace. Because he keeps saying no, then you're going to start saying no, because a lot of women use, the sex as a weapon. And so to keep you from starting to say, well, then if I can't get what I want, I'm gonna stop giving you what you want, and getting all that is give in. But generally, if the man say no twice, he mean no. And if he changes his mind, he'll come back and let you know. Anyway, that was just some free relationship advice. Take it or leave it. So when it didn't work, and of course I'm sure he recommended email Professor X, see what his take is. That way he can stay free of the argument and the blame will be put on me, and I don't have a problem with that. Y'all have a problem with that. So let me speak on the BBL enhancement world from a guy's perspective. Ladies, we do not believe that when you all get all of that work done, that you are doing it for us. Say that again, because I know for most it probably would be like, what? That doesn't make sense. Of course it's for you. No, ladies, we do not believe that when you all get jazzed up that way, that you are doing it for us. Professor X, where would you get an idea that it's not for the men? Obviously, it's for the men. Obviously, it's not. As a man, I have been in a position where I have told a lady, a beautiful lady, I prefer this. And she has said to me, after, you go back and forth for a little while, not really arguing, you just, I'm giving my side, she giving her side, I'm giving my side, she giving her side, she gonna do what you want to do. This is what she said. I'm not doing this for you anyway. I'm doing this because of how it makes me feel. That's what we believe. We believe that women is going to jazz themselves up for themselves and for other women. I'm just telling you what we believe. A woman that if you got a woman that walk around other women, a bunch of women, y'all won't admit it, but there's a lot of, that's why women don't like working with women. There's a lot of talk, jealousy, competition, all this other stuff that go on amongst women. You got a woman that come in there with a nice shape, it's gonna make all the other women, because women are more vain on the outside, right? So it's gonna make all the other women feel some kind of way. Everybody wanna one up the other. You wear a nice outfit, the guys can come in with jeans on, and we might say something about the shoe. We might say, man, where you get them J's at? Man, where you get them Tims at? Man, where you get that jacket at? Right? That's kind of how guys gonna talk. Women be like, girl, that dress. Y'all spend the whole men ain't spending a whole hour talking about where we got our shoes from. We ain't doing that. Man, where you get the J's from? Man, I went online and got them on StockX. That's it. Oh man, I gotta get on there. I've been wanting a pair of those. Yeah, man, get on there. 3-minute conversation done. Women come in, sundress on, whatever, heels on, sandal, and y'all carry on for 30 minutes. Girl, where you get that dress at? So as men, we believe that when you all get jazzed up, including BBL type stuff, it's for you and other women. You saw another woman with that shape and you want to outdo her. You saw somebody in the Hollywood entertainment industry. You saw a K. Michelle when she had her stuff. You saw a so and so, and you say, "I want my hips and behind to look like that," and you play it off like you want to do it for your man. But here's the deal: you ain't asked us what we wanted. Y'all hear me? You went and did all these things, and not one time did you come to your man, sit on his lap, look him in his brown eyes, and say, "Sweetie pie, is there anything you want me to do different with my body that will please you?" Yes, sir. Yeah, you just went and did it, and then said, "I did it for my man." You a lie. You ain't do it for your man. You did it for yourself. You did it because you look good. You felt that you look good. Got them things lifted up. Now you 49, 52 years old, and got them lifted up like you a cheerleader at the high school, college, or at the college game, running around with the mascot, and the guy throwing you in the air, and everything just bouncing tight, like you ain't never had no kids. Did it for yourself. You did it for the oohs and the ahs. You did it for the attention. And the attention from your man was third on the list, fourth on the list. Yeah. The girls at my job, they're going to talk about this. Then when I go out and about, people gonna ask me. I'm gonna get the oohs and the ahs. Your man though, he third on the list. You ain't ask him. Yeah, you ain't go to him and say, "Sweetie, that," because he gonna tell you, "Nah, you perfect the way you are." Even if he don't believe it, that's what we gonna say. We know better than to tell our wife, our woman, that there's something wrong physically with her. We already know that. Unless she getting way out of proportion, maybe, getting too big or too small, whatever, maybe eating too much, not eating enough. We may say, so you putting on a pound now, or you need to start. I see your ribs, you need to start. I mean, we may do something like that. But as far as I need you to go down to Miami and get that behind pumped out and take care of it, because if you don't, it's gonna start stinking and leaking all kinds. We ain't talking like that. We ain't talking like that. So, how do men feel about the BBL? We'll look at it. Yeah. We'll watch somebody sashay down the street with it. Yeah, we'll ooh and ah, we'll whistle. We'll cat call. Yeah. We'll dap each other up, tell all the bros what we'll do with it if we had it. We'll go crazy, how we boy, blah 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 all night long, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we'll do all that. We'll do all that. But we do that. That's just what we do. We do that in anything. It don't matter. It's how we are. We see another man get into a conversation. We don't like the way an argument with another man, and when it's over with, we be like, "Boy, if it was me, I would have." That's what we do. If it was me, I would. He would have never. He would have never talked to me. I would have reached him. I would have got my sister. I would have. That's what we do. That's how we do our entertainment. We always talk about what we would have done, what we would do. We're going to look at it. BBL, we're going to look at it. Yeah. We want our woman to go get it? Nope, we do not. If we married you and you got a small tush, then we wanted a small tush. Yeah. If we married you and you got a flat one like a piece of paper, that's what we wanted. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we wanted. There's other things that we have more interest in than a trip to Miami to get everything blowed out in the back. There's the response to the email. How do men really feel? Why is my husband now disappointed in me? Because I was trying to please him. Because you didn't ask him. Ask him. Open your mouth. Ask him. Will this please you? No, it will not. Do you want me to do this? No, I don't. Do you mind if I do it? And you said, do you mind? And if I say, now that's a different question. Do you mind don't mean I want you to do it. Do you mind is more like, yes, it's up to you. I ain't gotta have it. Do you mind if I run in the store real quick? No, run in the store don't mean I gotta go in there. That's what do you mind mean. Do you mind if I run in here real quick, get me a cup of coffee? No, while you in there, get me a bagel or something. That's what that means. So that's how guys see it. Will we look at it? Yeah. Will we stare at it? Yeah. Will we whistle at it? Yeah. Will we try to holler at it? Yeah. Do we want our wife, our long-term woman to do it? No. Does this go for every man? No. Does this go for most men? Yes. Do I know every man? No. Do I know most men? No. But every man that I'm around, they saying the same thing. I don't know one man. I do not know one man that has ever said out loud, I want my woman to go have her body adjusted. Unless it's something like, again, where she's big and she's getting the whole surgery or whatever, that where you got to eat differently once the surgery's done, the staple and all that stuff. Even if, I don't even know if they still do that. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go from big to slim, unless it, when you come out like Al Sharpton, I don't even know men that say that, but that would be closer to it. But I know I don't know any man that's ever said, I can't wait or I want my woman, my wife, to go get a BBL done. I don't know any man in no barbershop, no corner talk, nowhere that's ever said that. And yet every man will whistle and you know, and this is true. And I'm gonna say this, y'all talk about this in the comments. The women that I know that have had that procedure done, the men that have seen it have all said it's too much. Yep. The women that I know that has had the BBL, the men that has seen it has all said it's too much. I'm just telling you. So I'm not. I made this video to be offensive. Hopefully y'all know that. Just giving my perspective, male point of view from what I've seen in my life. Y'all be good.